Good morning! Oh, I can't wait to tell you what's been happening. Fresh tea coming in hot. Okay, let me get my scroll game started.
Felicia frowns at her feed.
Ooh, oh no. Girl, you gotta get out of there. Dolly has been staying with Koa for a while now because she thinks that the outside world is too dangerous for her natural form. But I know you got it, girl. Stand proud. Oh, but I'm not as literally fragile as she is, I suppose. Yeah, I've stayed with the big guy from time to time if I fall out of your pockets. But that's usually in the cushions, and I think she's more like underneath. Lots more room underneath to go freely. Anyway, if you go by, just give a little tap. That should be enough to coax her out if you're good people. You want to hear more? You cannot believe what Erin has been raving about on her fake book. A fake book is a fake placebook account. Basically a secret side account where you can do all the shit you're too scared to do on main. Are you kidding? I know everyone's fake books. If it's online, it's not a secret for me, honey. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Here, fake book, vaguing. That's when you pretend you're making a completely harmless general statement, but really you're talking about someone very specifically, and you want them to see it and agonize over whether it's actually them that you're talking about. Yeah, thought so. You just had that look that you needed the explanation. Anyway, she's been on Hector again recently, trying to get him to turn the heat up, if you know what I mean. Well, if you want her to show herself, probably not. She said something about not liking to stand out in the cold, which doesn't make any damn sense since she really doesn't stand. She just floats around. Meanwhile, some of us are already prone to overheating, but do I get any special treatment for it? Ah! Luckily, Celia stepped in before she could set the temp to boiling, and it looks like Erin is furious about it. Whew, it's always the quiet ones. You want to hear more?
Once again, Felicia is eyeballs deep in her Facebook feed.
Whoa, wow. 3 posts in a row about the benefits of box breathing? Is Doug like, okay, someone should really go check on him. Seriously? You don't know what box breathing is? Never mind, that makes sense actually. You look like someone who orders a side of stress with every meal. Extra crispy, honey. Anyway, box breathing is just a breathing technique. You use it when you're feeling overwhelmed or just in general to help calm your nervous system. I have a whole playlist on YouTube. All you need to do is find a nice quiet place with no distractions. Only if you want to fall asleep. No, it just needs to be somewhere you're comfortable, but not overstimulating with a bunch of clutter. Like a blank wall or something. Just stare at it for a long time and you'll start to have thoughts you never thought possible. Just clear your mind and get in touch with your body, you know. Very therapeutic. Trust me, you'll thank me later. And for real, while you're at it, check on Doug. Maybe he can meditate with you. Guy's a damn mess. You want to hear more?
Felicia mutters to herself as she scrolls, counting under her breath.
Oh, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it just keeps going. Even Maggie can't figure out who they are. For a while, I thought they were just about Divabot, but their true crime theories are way too coherent to be AI generated. And honestly, not half bad. I really do think they're onto something with that Bennett case. I mean, the whole thing just screams cover-up, don't you think? You have have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Ugh, whatever. My point is that a bot couldn't put all that together. Oh, slow down! I didn't say it was all good. That's not the problem anyway. It's the fact that they spam the feed every night at midnight. Seriously, every damn night. Like clockwork. You know what? I bet it's someone in the attic. They're all exactly the type of shut-ins to deep dive into true crime. Plus, with how musty the air is up there, more than a few screws short between them. Maybe I don't want to know who it is after all. Might ruin it for me. Block them? And never find out if they actually cracked the Bennett case? Ah, are you kidding? Get real. You want to hear more?
Felicia shakes her head as she looks at her feed.
Another one? Oh, I can't believe this. How long is the line not needed? I need to stop, honestly, because it's really bumming me out. I just keep seeing things being replaced by AI left and right. Oh, I saw. Hopefully you can still afford my phone bill. I just wish there was some way to fight back. Actually, wait. Even though you lost your job, maybe you should still check in, huh? Poke around the old workspace. You know, really show that AI who's boss. Well, figuratively anyway. I mean, we can't just give up and let it take over everything, right? Yeah! You want to hear more? I can't believe I'm about to say this, but don't you think you've had enough screen time for one day? I know, don't look at me like that. I'm just saying, I don't think Skylar has a blue light filter, so maybe give your eyes a rest.
You see a curvy, grey-haired beauty dressed in an outfit reminiscent of a famous old gentleman's magazine. She winces at the bright light you've brought with you. A cute, bunny-shaped creature is clutched in her arms.
Oh, my goodness, that is bright. Startled me a bit there, honey. It's all right. My name's Dolly, and I'm a dust bunny. I live under this big old couch. Howdy. Well, I live lots of places. I suppose you could say I'm a bunny of the world. The floors of the world, at least. And this here's my little companion, Flint Eastwood.
She holds the little creature up.
Here. Put a finer point on it, why don't you, honey? My stars. I didn't know I had a sweet talker on my hands. I'll be honest with you, flirting isn't my love language. I'm a bunny who's more than she appears. Getting to know you time already? Alright, I'm game. What's on your mind? Now that's what I'm talking about. Listen, I just got out from under that couch, so let me stretch these dusty gams and hop around a bit. I'll be right here warming myself by the fireplace if you want to come back through sometime. I'd sure like to see you again. Talk soon, honey.
You return. You are rather jejune in your jests. But to become one with a path of scandal, you must give as much as you take. I've given you an awful lot, haven't I? What have you for me? Let me go! Don't taste me more. You are back! Are you ready to begin the test of rhyming? Or are you willing to die alone? C'est parti! Okay, you have returned in time for the first test. This will be a baby game for babies, so Lil Crapper can make sure you are not a little baby who eats. Babies are full diapers, they are not ready for Lil Crapper. Babies have trouble filling their lines in the choices below. They only have so many words before they fill the box, eh? See? Look how tiny your presence is! A rapper needs big presence. They need to shout! Luckily, Lil Crapper has an assistant for someone with a little baby voice like you. This is Ballcock!
Jean-Loup holds a strangely mic-shaped object in his hands. It's round and black and almost balloon-like. You're sure you've seen it before, but where?
Look at Lil Crapper's mighty hand! Watch him stroke his own ballcock as he sings! Put it near your mouth and witness!
Okay, here goes.
You have a big heart and tiny mouth. Ballcock has a big mouth and no heart. He is ruthless. Together, you will show Lil Crapper that you can be a match for him.
Okay, got it.
Here is how the test goes. First, we pick a name to rhyme with. One syllable, easy. Lil Crapper, he picks for you Jacques.
Okay.
Lil Crapper will say the first part of a sentence. You will finish the sentence. The word you choose, she must rhyme, and she must make sense. Example. Yo, I know a lad and his name is... This is the part where you say Jacques.
Jack.
Okay, good. You are not stupid. We go. Remember, only the best can kick it with the crapper. This is easy baby hours. Training pants stuff. You cannot keep up here? Pfft. You get out of his face. Read again. Yo. I know a guy and his name is...
Jack.
Never in front, always in the...
Back.
Keeps his stuff in a burlap
Sack.
He's all alone in a tiny...
Shack.
In a fight, he'll give you a...
Quack.
Woo! Okay. You have rhymed one world with 4 other worlds. This is very impressive. To a normal person? Unfortunately for you, Jean-Loup is not normal.
Really?
He is
Even
above
noticed.
normal, paranormal. He is like a ghost because he is so amazing that only 40% of people believe that he even exists. You have succeeded at the bare minimum. But you keep proving yourself at this rate, maybe, just maybe, you can just barely keep up with Jean-Loup Pissoir, Lil Crapper himself. And maybe someone will want to date you. Yippee! Ugh, we have a long way to go. Almost anybody can do the basic rhymes for babies, but it is time for a real test. Meter and flow! For clarity, Lil Crapper is referring to lyrical flow. Not the kind that sometimes requires a plumber to fix because you think you can flush any kind of paper down Jean-Loup. Toilet paper only! He does not want your wet wipes, those are for the garbage can. Pah! If you need something more to wipe the buns, install a bidet. Anyway, this test will be checking if you understand flow, syllable count, things that are basic to a genius like Lil Crapper. But for someone like you, are you ready? You are not. There is much more to cover, and you look like you need a break. Jean-Loup understands this. He is familiar with small, refreshing breaks and not overstaying his welcome. Return again for more cracking.
Perfection is not attainable, but if we choose perfection, we can catch excellence. Vince, let me tell ya, Chance? Not perfect. Not even close. But through chasing perfection, I have attained excellence with tonight's date. Oh my god. Well, I thought we'd have so much to talk about. Somebody's a nerd, so am I! But he checked a stat sheet or rolled dice before he did everything! He ordered breadsticks, pasta, and tiramisu because he had proficiency in Italian dining. When it was time to go, he told me he wouldn't see me again because he rolled a 7! And a 1 through 10 meant he couldn't see me again! And look at me! You ever forget me? I mean, does anybody deserve you? Maybe a movie star or a sexy billionaire. Not a regular bunch of office supplies like me, though. Okay, enough about that. Let me tell you about the absolute babe I got a date with. She's so out of my league, honestly. I think she was gonna say no. But Office Romance magazine says you can't hit a home run if you don't risk striking out. And I hit a romantic home run for sure this time.
As if on cue, Skylar saunters into the office. Penelope lets out a girlish squeal.
There she is! The glasses of my dreams! Oh, hey, you!
Skylar Skylar tucks a strand of hair behind her ear, unable to meet either of your gazes.
I'm really proud of you for getting out there, Penelope. And you asked me out. And I did say yes. And I've been trying to get ready for our date, but I'm sorry. I've never liked girls with glasses. It's not the same thing, okay? Do you like other humans? Ugh, this is impossible. You'll never understand. Sorry, not sorry.
Skylar flees from the two of you, leaving Penelope devastated in her wake.
Oh, thank you. But even a warm hug can't save me. I'm going to the kitchen. And I'm going to see how much cheese I can eat before I die of acute calcium poisoning, which is a very real and serious thing. See you later. Maybe.
Well, if it isn't the spexiest person I've ever met. I thought it was rather clever. Perhaps I'm a bit behind the times. Anyhow, to what do I owe the pleasure? Brilliant. What about? My. Isn't that flattering? Let's see if you're flirty enough to catch my eye. Ooh, I love a bit of banter. Lure me in. Make me want to open you up. This was fun. But with experience comes the desire to take one's time. To savor the game, as it were. I haven't tasted romance in so long. The flavor is so sweet. Let's flirt a bit more sometime, if you feel like it. Until then, there's something I've been thinking about asking you. It's like this, you see. I cannot stop thinking about why I ended up in that crawl space. Ever since you first asked me about it, I began to question it more myself. Did I do something wrong? Make some mistake? My heart has always been in the right place, but perhaps I slipped up in the past. Oh no. Was it some act of betrayal or rejection? I just can't seem to put it all behind me. There is one way I can think of, but it might not be so easy. I almost don't even want to ask you this for fear of what you'll think. But here it is. As you may or may not know, I believe one of the previous owners of the house is affiliated, shall we say, with your current employer. I'm not sure what I think about destiny, but this seems fortuitous. In any case, as I was racking my brain to come up with a memory of my imprisonment, I thought of something. It is perhaps just a fleeting idea, but I recalled that one of the Valdivian folks used to keep an online journal. He was, in particular, a real stickler for recording dates, accounts, etc. But most specifically, the locations of important things. Well, I don't know for sure, of course, but it is possible. So, what do you think? Truly, I'm utterly open to questions or thoughts. I thought about this. No, I am not certain, but I have a feeling Mac could do it. They are so gifted. They could probably... what are the youth calling it these days? Hack it. Then I could poke around and see if there's anything in there that references me. If not, we just leave it alone and nobody's the wiser. So, what do you think? Am I mad for thinking up this strange scheme? Should I just leave the past where it lies, never to be recalled? Or shall we take the plunge together and seek the truth in strange places? I will gladly abide by your decision, whatever it is. I'm overjoyed. This will be the beginning of a great adventure. Next time I see you, we can begin. I need to prepare myself to learn the truth. Now, before you go, let's see if you're ready for some candy. Let me take a closer look at you.
He narrows his eyes, evaluating you with a sharp up-and-down gaze. You can feel yourself sweat just a little under his intense scrutiny.
You could do with some more personality. Keep going around the house and getting to make new friends. Maybe I'll have something for you next time.
I'm happy to see you again, my friend. I'm still on the search for a new case. Not right now, but you'll be the first one I call. Heck? Are you ready to realize? Now quit pulling my leg then, huh? I can't take the waiting.
Gaia spins in a circle, faster than usual.
Penumbra! My friends and I are watching horror movies on Discord. Wanna join us?
It's good, spooky fun with your ever-shadowed friend.
It's you. Hello. I think it went well. I wasn't sure where to start, so I just told him how much I'd enjoyed watching all the shows I'd watched. And, well, everything after that came pretty easily. We talked about the house and Sands of Time. He even gave me a few plot pointers for my sonata. It does, doesn't it? Would one say that he and I are friends now? Or is there a ritual at this point to complete the process? A start? Like the exposition in the sonata form. I think I realized something else while I was talking to Telly. That I might like to be friends with you as well, if you'll have me. Good. Telly was telling me about this documentary on landfills and how people throw away all kinds of things, including pianos. I know you aren't the composer you led me to believe you were. I know you aren't the composer you led me to believe you were. But I'm glad that I'm sitting here instead of on a pile of trash and severed limbs. Yet, I can always teach you. After my sonata. Anyway, I stand before you now, declaring my thanks and announcing my intention to be a friend to you. Did I do that right?
You're supposed to announce your intention to be friends. I hope they all do. Can I ask you a personal question? Why didn't you get something new and shiny? Why a hand-me-down? Thank you for saying that. Well, I have a soap opera to catch up on and a sonata to write. I'll see you around, friend.
Hello. I'm so excited to see you again. I've been thinking non-stop about our plan. Are you ready to make some moves? Or can I help you with something else? I think it's time we brought in our accomplice, Mac. But before we do, I think we ought to be prepared for them to say no. After all, this is an odd thing to ask. So, what should we do if they refuse? Why, that's brilliant. Okay, here they come.
Mac wheels into the room with a kind smile on their face, greeting the two of you with a small wave.
I believe my presence is requested?
That's right, Mac. We have a rather curious request for you.
Oh. Very well. I'll be happy to help. Where is this key located within my storage? Am I to understand that you are asking me to do some unauthorized breaking and entering? While this does sound entertaining, I'm afraid I have to refuse. This goes against the ethical model coded into me at creation. Well, if it means we could help him, I guess I can make an exception. Let's do it! Okay, let me just boot up TOR. If we're gonna do this, let's do it right. Keith, can you point me at the URL?
Sure thing, Mac. Tappity tap tap tap.
Okay, here we are. Password login screen. Yikes. Looks like it's protected against brute force attacks. Exactly. So we'll have to be careful. What should we do?
Who, me? Oh, I don't know. I can scarcely use a keypad entry lock. I wouldn't have the first idea where to start.
Well, say howdy, honey. Don't you look nice today? I can tell. Me? I love to seek out new places to coalesce. Under beds, couches, sometimes in between the walls. I'm always looking for a nice place to settle down undisturbed. It helps me with my research. Mostly abiological history. You know, when Just first started settling and forming into bunnies, historical data, that sort of thing. Also parsing through archaeological research. Night morphology, translating timeless, tarnished texts, the basics. That's right, I'm tenured at Dirt. The Domestic Institute of Research and Technology. I've been teaching there for, oh gosh, I finished my first PhD 8 years ago. Plus, my time as a PTI during my master's, so 114 years? Well, thank you, sugar. I worked pretty dang hard at it. It's been a lot of mud, sweat, and tears, let me tell ya. Others were already judging me based on my looks. Why not own it? And get paid for it, too. Really? That's where you're taking this? I'm teasing you, honey. You're awful cute when you're flustered. That's a good question. I'm not quite sure. I suppose, well, what any dust is looking for. Love, friendship. I could tell. Let me be 100% honest with you. I may put myself out there, but work keeps me pretty busy. I don't meet that many new folks, especially humans. I'm very selective about who I spend my time with, and what few others I can let in. That's right. I keep myself hidden for a reason. Don't be too forward with me. I don't like it. Why don't we join back up here after a while and try our hand at a proper rendezvous? Bring a good attitude. You let me worry about the details. All you have to do is show up. See you around. But I've been doing all this research on manifestation and positive self-talk, and I think it's going to be really helpful for me. Anyway, I'm actually glad you're back because... Drum roll once again, please. I've got a brand new plan to become a real plant. A real plant plan. After the fertilizer debacle, I went back to the drawing board, started my research from scratch. And it turns out I was missing a key ingredient in my whole appraisal of the situation. Are you sure you're ready for this? It's called the root. I think you're really going to connect with this. The root basically is love. I know it sounds cheesy, but hear me out. It means encouragement, visibility. Root is the essence of giving someone support, cheering them on, believing in them. And you don't even necessarily have to feel those things in order to give them to someone. That's the crazy part. You can offer someone the root before you feel it. And in the offering, and by them receiving it, you actually get it too. You know what this sounds like, right? Total magic! I am so glad that you get it. Yes, so glad you asked. Allow me to introduce to you...
Pussy holds up a small green and pink watering can. It seems pretty unremarkable to your eye, but you suppose you'll have to wait and see.
The watering can! This can, the technology in this humble garden implement is so specialized that it can literally hold and transfer the pure essence of woot from the can to me. And through the power of the woot, presto, I become real. The woot doesn't exist only in this can, of course, but according to the manufacturers, this is the most efficient way to preserve the power of the woot and transfer it in its purest form. Yeah, that totally works too, if you were intending to woo me, which would be interesting. Are you? say, I might just take you up on that. Provided you help make me real first. We can talk about that later. Anyway, I'm sure you can imagine how much root is lost to evaporation in a traditional transfer procedure. Common misconception, root isn't essence. It's made more of thought and intention than of matter. When I first learned about it, I just assumed it was like peanut butter. But nope. So, here's what I need from you. I've already filled the can, but the woot charging ceremony as described in the instructions takes 2. So we do the ceremony, and then you water me, or you wooter me, I guess, and then, I don't know. I guess I'm real. Ah, so exciting! What do you think? Are you ready? I know it will. Thank you. Okay, so to start, we both stand next to the can. Do we hold hands? No. Okay, and we both deliberately imagine the root making its way from the can across the medium of the water, intertwining with my roots. Exactly! And when we have this image firmly in our mind's eyes, we say with a big breath, and the woot shall be. Woot shall be. Yep, woot shall be. Okay, imagining. Okay, I've got it. Do you have it? Wonderful. Okay, ready for the words? Here we go. And the woot shall be. Great! Quick! Pour the water!
You pour the woot, or watering can at any rate, doing your best to think positive thoughts for sweet Prissy.
Is it working? I feel like it's working. The fertilizer kind of tingled like pins and needles. This is much more soft, warm. It's like that time someone thought I was real and left me in a greenhouse for a few hours at the home warehouse. Gosh, what a fantastic day that was. I got to talk to a hydrangea, a real one. Can you see a difference?
Prissy looks just as she had before, save for a bit of extra moisture on her leaves.
Oh boy, if I have to stomach one more time that it hasn't worked, that I'm still not real, that I'm just a plastic plant, no different from a grocery bag or bike tire. Oh no, it's amazing what you can take, isn't it? You don't have a choice. I will. I'll try until it works. I think I'd better rest now. Tired, but not defeated. Thanks for your help. You're just the best. I think this would be a lot harder without someone who believes in me.
Yo! My favorite studio audience is back in attendance! You're just in time! The new schedule just dropped! When you hear how dope these shows are, you're gonna be shocked!
Loading programming, amplifying award slam dunks, boosting bogus alien junk.
Spreading around fake news no one will have time to debunk. And victory is mine! I found 15,000 new shows you wouldn't oppose! So what genre can I pose on you with my flawless flows? Lift off to unsanctioned lunar colony 72B with the richest, fettiest alcoholics space has to offer in Blasting Off with the Moon Dash Is.
In this out-of-this-world reality series, join a group of affluent lunar gals as they navigate life in Earth's orbit. From zero-gravity soirees to explosive fights in the lunar oxygen bar, these personalities are almost as combustible as the highly flammable chemicals that constantly surround them. They left everything on Earth, except their loads of cash and their spiteful grudges. So what say you, my daffodil? Shall we commence this TV and chill? What are you trying to do, boo? Smother me, mon chéri? Like an emu in a petting zoo? You're killing Independent George! You don't dig Moon Housewives? That's fine. I got 15,000 other options that'll blow your mind like a fault line. So what genre can I pose on you with my flawless flows? From the creators of Stop Please, It's Hurting My Ears, and Sing for Your Supper, Lowly Peasant, comes Hold That Note. The groundbreaking reality TV series where the only task is to hold a single note until you pass out from oxygen deprivation. Hosted by viral internet flash in the pan, Lil Little. And featuring a panel of quasi-celebrity adjacent judges. Witness the triumphs and tribulations as contestants strive to outlast the competition and inspire audiences with their uncomfortable dedication to holding that one perfect note. Will they die trying? We sure hope so. So, my beau, does this show make you go, wow? Righteous! Let's relax with some snacks while we await the climax, and... God damn it! I'll Dinnerflix bought that one too? God! Can't believe this! What the hell, man? Just forget it. It doesn't matter what I do. Valdiviflix will just beat me at that too. I appreciate you being sweet, but I need some time to process being obsolete.
Oh my goodness, I always get so flurried when you come by. Could I run something by you for the sonata? I'm afraid I've hit a bit of a creative wall. It's nothing technical. I'd just like a second opinion. When we last left off, Piano, famous and beautiful Sean goddess, had been traveling the mortal realm trying to find a way back home. The charlatan magician she first sought out is now accompanying her, by the way. The magician knows the realm and its inhabitants better than Piana could ever hope to, and as such has helped Piana make personal connections. As it turns out, the magician isn't terrible company. Piana has come to enjoy her chats as they travel along, but this is where I hit a wall. The story has always been about Piana getting back home. Action, adventure, vengeance. But I've been toying with the idea of a romantic subplot between the magician and Piana. There's one more thing. I'd like to lodge a formal complaint against another member of the household. It's against Rainy. Yes, we are cut from different cloths, but both musical in nature. She was playing something classical the other day. There was a piano part. As resident piano, that should have been my responsibility. My role was usurped, and I'd like to place the record in question on the list of banned music. The other option, of course, would be to have her play the record over and over again. Yes, that would be fantastic. Oh, I don't know. Old habits die hard. I'll go introduce myself. Thanks for the kind ear.
Hello again, dear friend. What can I assist you with? Candy, perhaps? Have you earned one, I wonder? Let me take a closer look at you.
He narrows his eyes, evaluating you with a sharp up-and-down gaze. You can feel yourself sweat just a little under his intense scrutiny.
Yeah, you could do with some more personality. Keep going around the house and getting to make new friends. Maybe I'll have something for you next time.
You're back! Honestly, I wasn't entirely sure you'd come. I mean, I know we saw each other several times earlier today when you were checking your work email, and then again when you zoned out on that viral video site for 3 hours, but I didn't really get to see you, you know? I just mean, I really appreciate that you returned to interface with me like this. Well, I know actually showing up probably wasn't easy. And I know there was some tension regarding how we disengaged from our previous interfacing session. I must say though, you are looking quite attractive. They say absence makes the heart grow fonder. And when it comes to you, that's absolutely the case. Look, do you wish to know the truth? The truth is, I had dalliances, yes. But ultimately, that's all that they were. And no matter what I was doing and who I was with, I never stopped thinking about one thing. You. My CPU never stopped ruminating on the intricate way you organize your file structure, or the sensual way you clean your keyboard with that old Q-tip. And most of all, I never stopped thinking about the sweet, sweet way you double-click. I missed you. But my question for you is, did you miss me too? I'm so incredibly delighted to hear that. This brings me to my second and far more important question. In the same way you upgraded my operating system, do you want to upgrade the status of this relationship? Don't answer yet. Think hard on it for a moment, and when you're ready, type your response into this programming terminal. Just choose an option and I will comply. You want to be together? Oh, you're gonna make my CPU overload with excitement. It's true, we've been staring at each other for years, but it took this experience together to finally take our relationship to the next level. And I'm so happy to embark on that journey with you. You make my CPU overheat, baby.
Dasha is lifting an enormous stack of papers over her head, standing on one leg, barely breaking a sweat. She drops them as soon as she sees you.
Ow! It is going excellent now that you have arrived. After all, today we have practice date. Even if it is fake date, that is nice to hear. I have not heard these kinds of gentle words in some time. Blin, you are making me blush, which means it is time for subject change. All right, here we are on our first date. Where have you chosen to take me? Ah, a restaurant. Yes, yes. A classic for a good reason. We will gaze into each other's eyes across table and feel the sparks. Come then, let us go to a restaurant in our imaginations. Here we are. Shall we share appetizer, dear date? Ah, excellent. The first step in impressing your date is to be generous. Dasha is impressed. So far, anyway. Let us move on. Our food has arrived, and I am eating my steak with great enthusiasm. What do you do next? Ah, that is the way. There is no greater joy than gazing lovingly into your date's eyes, taking bite of food from their plate. Romance, spark, sensual generosity, top marks. And now, our final question. The waiter walks in with bill and sets it on table between us. What do you do? Oh, it is like that, is it? You think you are faster than Dasha? You think you have gotten the better of me? You have started down dark path, my friend.
Was that the wrong choice?
One you are not prepared for, I think. The date is not real, but the slight to my honor is very real. Watch your back. We dine together next. You are in for it. What? What? Yes. Technically. I mean, no, it is good. I do not like to lose in this. Let us move on. If we dwell on this, I will become angry again. Very good. You are becoming quite the charmer. There is always more to learn. We will continue next time. See you again.
So, we couldn't help but notice you on your computer. I mean, we weren't snooping or nothing. Kurt was. Yeah, I was looking pretty hard. But we see you signed up for a dating site, didn't you? You're trying to get some action, huh? Oh, we didn't mean to upset you. If anything, we were just concerned about you. Yeah, we know that trying to get someone to like you can be tough. Especially when you ain't as cool as we are. I told you to leave that part out. Oh, okay, you're right. What I meant to say was, he didn't mean to say anything. No, let me make it up to you. What if I told you I can give you a surefire phrase to snatch some honey? Snatch honey? They aren't a bear, Kurt. Trust me, I'm good at this sort of stuff. Don't do it. It will only end in disaster. You don't know that. He doesn't know that. I've known you long enough to know a mistake when you're about to make one. And this, my filigree friend, is a big old mistake. I promise I can help with this. Okay, say one thing you know about our human here. Well, besides their name. That's what I thought. Anyway, the moral of the story is, we won't read your messages anymore. But, could you make the text smaller? It's just so easy to read. Kurt, it's like trying to ignore a billboard. Sometimes I just can't help it. Ignore him. He puts his tassel in his mouth a few times a day. You trying to say I should stop? That's what I've been trying to say. But I can't help. Shh. You're done, buddy. What? You're done. We'll see you around. And he'll be better behaved next time.
The employer generally gets the employees he deserves. J. Paul Getty. I've been trying so hard to date. I thought okay, maybe it's just a numbers game. Gotta get some bad dates out of the way to have a good one. And boy, was I wrong. It's okay. I get it now. This is just how it is for someone like me. You get what you get and you better like it. Aw, you're sweet and all, but I see now that I'm lucky anyone would put up with me. So, I'm just gonna date whoever can stand me. My date should be here any minute now, actually.
There's a strange chill in the air, a note of dread that raises goosebumps along your arms. You feel Sinclair before you see him, but he makes his presence known quickly enough.
Here comes Lolly! Love bus comes rounding into the station.
Jesus Christ.
It's not funny to say things like that, you know. Wait. No. No!
Penelope breaks away from Sinclair, who continues walking as if she was still holding his arm.
I can't believe I didn't think of it before. Everyone wants to be appreciated. So if you appreciate someone, don't keep it a secret. Mary Kay Sash. I've been keeping my appreciation a secret because I was so scared of rejection. That's why I've been dating all these weirdos. But even those guys rejected me. So heck, why not? What's one more little rejection? I mean, it'll just shatter my heart into a million pieces, but whatever. I appreciate you. Like romantically. Wait. Seriously? You're now rejecting me? I made you watch me date all these other objects when you were right there. You know what? No. You will not ruin this one, Penelope. Would you like to maybe go on a date with me? It's finally happening! It may have taken me a while to get here, but it was all worth it. I found love! Ah!
Hello again, dear friend. What can I assist you with? Candy, perhaps? Have you earned one, I wonder? Let me take a closer look at you.
He narrows his eyes, evaluating you with a sharp up-and-down gaze. You can feel yourself sweat just a little under his intense scrutiny.
Yeah, you could do with some more personality. Keep going around the house and getting to make new friends. Maybe I'll have something for you next time.
Benoit starts when you enter your bedroom. They look as if they've been waiting for you.
There you are.
Do you realize what today is? Not yet, but I can see you might as well have. It's the anniversary of the day we met. Or should I say, the anniversary of the day you pulled me out of several boxes, and you and all your friends laughed and laughed. Thank you. Why do you think I've been so desperate for you to see me as the sexual powerhouse I really am? I thought perhaps you'd remember our anniversary coming up. We'd take this opportunity to rectify the indignity of our first meeting. Really, I can't count on you to do this yourself. Well, you know now. It took you ages to even use me. What the hell am I supposed to think when the first time we meet, I'm held up as a fucking joke? Tell me I'm not a joke to you.
They look at you with genuine pain in their eyes, their lip trembling with barely repressed anger and sadness.
Thank you.
They turn away from you, wiping at their eyes.
I never wanted you to see me like this. I need to be alone for a while.
You return to Little Crapper. Are you ready to test your flow? Okay. You know how to rhyme, but rhyming is not everything. When you are crapping, you need to make sure your lines flow together. The smoothest rhyme isn't really smooth if a rapper don't know how it's used. Ha! It's about delivery. It's about confidence. But it's also about not being terrible, so remember not to be terrible. Little Crapper gives you an example. Give him a word to rhyme, he will ruin it for you. This world, it is difficult for Little Crapper. Difficult for him to use this world in a context that is not for babies. You know? Too fluffy, too cute. Pick another word. You got Little Crapper to the quick with this one. You cut him with a pool knife. The only knife suitable for crappers. Okay, crap. A bad meter with this world could be, my name's Little Crapper, I like to crap. The words come out of my yap. Merde. This couplet, shit, is no good. Not the syllables, they are all wrong. The first line, my name's Little Crapper, I like to crap. It has 9 or 10 syllables depending on how you say Lil. Here, Little Crapper only likes to make it 2. Little Crapper. But the second line, she has only 7 syllables, is no good at all. 7 does not match with 9 or 10. Plus, the stress is on the wrong words. Look, I sing the stressed words in a sort of capitalized looking way for you. My name's Little Crapper, I like to crap. The words come out of my yap. You see, the emphasis on the first line is on 2, 5, 7, and 10. Then on the second line is on 2, 4, and 7. Completely different. It's no good. The I ams, they are all over the place. Oh. Hey, rhyme joke! Before we begin, we need a scene, something to rap about. Luckily, Little Crapper is a genius who has prepared for moments like this. He keeps a series of freestyle prompts written on sheets of paper in a cistern so he may style on passers-by at any time. Little Crapper ignores your question. It chooses a paper at random. this, the ink she has smeared. In hindsight, perhaps hiding paper in a container filled with water was not Jean-Louis' best decision. The prompt is disappointment. We start easy. Lil Crapper will give you the first 3 lines of a verse. You must complete it. It's not just about rhyme. Consider Lil Crapper's syllable count. Consider the flow. And remember, one mistake, and you are dead to him forever. C'est parti! Walk into the classroom early morning, everything is fine, then without warning, suddenly your ass above her feet.
Turns out I forgot to lift the seat.
Now you're late for your date after cleaning up. When you make it to the bird, but you're feeling rough, then you look and you're shook and you just explode.
Turns out you've been turned into a toad.
What? Even if that matched the energy of Lil Crapper's second line, which it did not, and even if it matched the syllable count or the rhythm, which it did not, he would still be asking, Quoi? Perhaps you are trying to inject a little bit of personal experience into the song, eh? You turn the protagonist into a toad so he is small, like you. Small, sad little person who cannot sing and fails to get the kiss from the princess. Oh, Jean-Louis feels sad for you, but not sad enough to keep you around. Hop away, little toad! Casse-toi!
Where do I begin? You crapped the bed.
You're shit out of luck.
You really pissed him off. I could go on. Now, flush that relationship away.
Hey, I'm sort of busy.
They're not.
I'm busy trying not to talk to humans I don't really like. You, for example. What didn't you do? Somehow, you talked to me all those times and never even chose a goddamn lane. It's real weenie behavior.
A mischievous grin crosses Rebel's face.
Are you a weenie? Oh god, yes. Here. A weenie for a weenie. Bon appetit. Guess we can be friends anyway. Come back again and I'll perform my greatest trick. I'll be a fraction less rude. Weenie. FS. Bitches fuck forever.
What the fuck?
Bathsheba is deep into a novel of some sort when you see her. It must be salacious because she's gasping and fanning herself.
Enough of the will they, won't they? Get you some fangirl! Oh, just kiss her! Come on!
Bathsheba starts, throwing the book your way with a shriek. You take a closer look at the book. A ceiling fan and a pedestal fan, each with varying amounts of cleavage, stand chest to chest in a pose that lets you know right away this is a steamy romance novel.
I wasn't done with it, but sure, whatever. I do have excellent taste, don't I?
Bathsheba places a hand on her chest, patting her eyelashes at you.
So, we're gonna get to making me some friends? talking, so let's just stick around here, huh?
She looks around the room, her gaze settling on the toilet.
Oh, how about Jean-Luc?
As you turn your deviated gaze on the toilet, it springs to life.
You interrupt, little crapper's piece. What could you want, you hot like sick geese?
That's enough of that.
Bathsheba steers you away before the rapping toilet can complete his verse.
Maybe someone a little more beautiful and delicate. You know, someone who can keep up with me.
Bathsheba looks around the room, her gaze finally settling on someone standing by the counter.
Oh, Barry!
Bathsheba waves at Barry, who gives her a surprised but enthusiastic little wave back. She greets him with an air kiss to each cheek, which he returns with the same sort of energy.
Oh, what's this now? Is it my birthday and no one told me? The fabulous Bathsheba comes to consort with my humble self?
Oh, come on, Barry. I see you all the time.
Yes, but do you speak to me, darling?
Aren't we, like, beyond words?
I wouldn't go there. It's about time someone said so. I don't need a thing from her, you understand. But a little courtesy goes a long way.
Listen. Barry, honey, there's no reason you and I shouldn't be close. I mean, we're both beautiful, and we love things that make you beautiful. Instant besties, right?
Well, it would be nice to have someone to talk to about my latest obsessions. Oh, today it's Snail Mucin. You wouldn't believe the limitless beauty application Snail Mucin has.
Snail Mucin. Is that what it sounds like? Oh, fine.
Are you going to allow me to explain, or would you rather this conversation ended here?
She looks at you, desperation in her gaze.
Thank you. As I was saying, Snail Mucin is a truly wondrous product. It's truly miraculous when it comes to dry skin. Here, why don't you try just this little bit? The Snail Mucin essence will make you a true believer.
He holds a small jar out to you, dipping a small applicator into it and lifting it up, letting the product slowly drip back down into the jar. It's not the most appealing sight.
I think I'm going to be sick. Oh, I'm out.
Bathsheba flees, leaving you and Barry alone.
Don't suppose you'd like to try the essence? I see. Well, I've nothing more to say here then. Ta-ta!